Nrisingha Chaturdashi is the appearance day of Lord Nrisimha, the half-lion, half-man incarnation of Supreme Lord Krishna, who appeared to protect Prahlad from his demoniac father Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu received a special benediction from Lord Brahma that he could not be killed by any human being, demigod, or animal or any other entities. He could not be killed by any kind of weapons, neither during day or night. So the Lord appeared in half man, half lion form and killed him with his nails at twilight, thus satisfying all the conditions. Lord Nrisinghadev is a very special form of the Lord, incarnated in a way that is so extraordinary that we do not see this happening anywhere else, emerging from a pillar. He appears from the pillar, not from any ordinary father or mother. To prove the principle that his dear devotee Prahlad stated, the Lord is present everywhere. When Lord Nrisinghadev appeared, he was so angry that the whole universe was terrified. But the moment he saw Prahlad prostrated before him, his anger vanished like magic. Prahlad could conquer the unconquerable Lord. Such is the great fortune of Bhakta Prahlad. Wherever Prahlad is there will be pure devotion, fearlessness, all auspiciousness, and the Lord's lotus hands to always bestow protection upon his devotees. He is very merciful towards his devotees and always present to protect them. In this auspicious day, let's take shelter of his lotus feet and get blessed.
Lord Nrisimhadeva's Pujari had a very startling dream, in which the director of the temple called him and told him to bring some diesel oil, saying, "We are going to sacrifice Lord Nrisimhadev." "You are going to what?" exclaimed the Pujari. "Yes, we are going to sacrifice Lord Nrisimhadev." "You can't do that. This is crazy. Just bring the diesel, will you?" "Okay, I will bring the oil, but I don't want anything to do with this. It doesn't make any sense." After some time, the Pujari returned to the temple and was totally shocked to see that everything had been completely burned by a great fire, and all that remained of the deity was his feet and ankles. Early next morning, he approached the chief Pujari and asked if he could explain the meaning of this terrible nightmare. After thinking for a while, he began to smile and said, "Oh yes, you see, yesterday was the start of Jaladan, the festival of dripping water on Shalagram for 1 month, but we forgot to observe it. Therefore, Lord Nrisimhadeva is letting you know that he is burning up, and you should immediately begin the Jaladan," which we did.
Once upon a time, there was a fight in a village, and in the course of the fight, one person was attacked with acid, as a result of which his whole face was burnt and terribly disfigured. The sight of one of the eyes was completely lost, and the other eye had only about 10% vision. The doctors said that the remaining eye, through which he had 10% vision, would also go blind very soon. They suggested taking the patient to Vellore for further treatment to see if they could do something about it. At that time, a devotee who was there suggested that they should pray to Lord Nrisimhadev for the recovery of his eyes. As a result, they prayed to Lord Nrisimhadev at Skon Mayapur. The next day, much to the doctor's surprise, it was found that the patient could see everything very nicely.
One Russian Mataji used to make Tulsi garlands for Nrisimhadev every day. Being pleased with her, Nrisimhadev's Pujari gave her one of Lord Nrisimhadev's false fingernails as prasad. She took it and kept it with her. That night she had a dream in which she saw that Lord Nrisimhadev had come to her and was sitting on her bed. The Lord then put his fingers with his long nails inside her heart and put out something black and said, "You see this? This is not love. It is lust. And there is still more there. What shall I do with it?" She could not reply, and her dream broke. The next day, she went before Lord Nrisimhadev and asked him to throw it far away.
The father, one of the devotees of ISKCON Youth Forum, used to argue with him, saying, "Why do we have to worship Nrisimhadev when Radha Madhav are there?" The boy tried to make his father understand that Krishna and Nrisimhadev are not different, but his father was not very convinced in this regard. During Nrisimhadev Chaturdashi 2003, this boy, along with his father, came to the temple and was watching Lord Nrisimhadev's Abhishek ceremony. Suddenly, the boy's father saw Madhav's face in place of Nrisimhadev's. He turned to Radha Madhav and again he looked back at Nrisimhadev and found Nrisimhadev's face as Madhav's still. This continued for about 20 seconds. In this way, he realized that there is no difference between Madhav and Nrisimhadev.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlad Lad Daine Hiranyakashiporvakshaha Shilatankanakalaye Ito Nrisimha Parato Nrisimha Yato Yato Jami Tato Nrisimha Bahir Nrisimha Hridaye Nrisimha Narasimha Madhi Sharanam Prapade Tava Kara Kamala Bare Nakam Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipo Trinubhinga Keshavadhrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jaya Nrisimhadev 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 Jaya Nrisimhadev Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj